Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 mini-series of Fusion City Rising, where today we are right where we left off in the last episode, where you may remember upon opening up the elevator access door, a whole lot of new enemies spawned wanting to murder us. So first things first today, we really should kill them before they kill me. I think that'd probably be a good thing, and then we'll come back to this computer as I do want to read these entries. I'm intrigued why the commander is so obsessed with Milton. He really likes him as his IT guy. So yeah, I really want to read these things. But first, we kill. Alright, so we should be able to have access to this door over here now, yeah? Yeah, terminal. There we go. And we got all the prisoners actually doing some fighting down there, which is good. Use them for a little bit of cannon fodder. And let's do this thing. Alright, we got an enemy there. Let's hit him a bit. Oh, they went back behind the door. I need an angle. I need an angle. Come on, pop out, please. I didn't hit them once. Awesome, awesome. Alright, alright. Where are all the... Ooh, hello, 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 hello. Shoot him in the ankles. And got... you? Oh, of course you're a legendary and you mutate. I hate you so much. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I'm also low on health. Yeah, there we go. Let's stim pack it. And then... Hi! You need to die. Let's go for the head. Critical! And good shot. One more. Come on, come on, come on. Kill him. Alright, he's mutated. And now he's dead. Lock back in here for safety. Reload. And let's see. They all seem to be over there. That's good. Thank you for getting all in the same spot. Makes my life a little easier. Gutsy. Alright, take that thing down. There we go. We have another legendary. Must watch health. Getting hurt. Die already. Oh, boy. Oh, thank God I leveled up while I was low on health. I was just about to pop back in for a stim. Okay, okay. What do we got over here? Oh, no, we gotta save Milton. Oh, God, that's... Hold on. I need a shot. There we go. Now I have a shot. Ugh, of course, another freaking legendary. I hate you all! Alright, I need a better angle on you. Oh, another one. And die already. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to go back up here for a brief moment because healing. There are a lot of people still wanting me to... Actually, there's only 2 people who still want me dead, but they are doing some damage. Oh, God. Well, Milton's still alive. That's good. Oh, hi! Well, there goes that one. So we've got one more. Yeah. Who's over there, a commander. Let's work our way down after looting a little because, of course, I must loot. Alright, I need you. Oh, God. Okay, okay. Clear shot without falling off the rails like we did last episode. Ah! I need... Oh, yeah, I can shoot them through that. Good, 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 good. Oh, okay, okay. Hold on a moment. Milton, if you could shoot them a little more, I would appreciate it. And got him. Friggin' finally. Friggin' finally. Okay. Talk to Milton. Will in a moment. Need to loot first. I'm hoping you're running up here. You are, thank God. Alright, I'm gonna go to the computer. Hold on, Milton. I gotta read up about you. And... ooh, hello. Trunk. Nice. Alright. Terminal. Enhanced interrogation doesn't produce reliable intel. A freaking course it doesn't. So, yeah, we probably should have known that going in, given the voluminous amount of literature compiled on the subject over the past few centuries. The problem with torture is that fear, extreme temperatures, starvation, thirst, sleep deprivation, cutting, stretching, etc., all tools of the torturer's trade tend to create problems for memory, mood, and thinking. Detainees provide information that is often counterproductive for intelligence purposes, since they'll tell you whatever they think you want to hear in order to make the torture stop. Don't get me wrong, we've had several pieces of useful intel come out of the enhanced interrogation program the past few years, but usually the info we obtain is wrong, or at least out of date, and we end up just wasting time and resources on a wild goose chase if we pursue it. If you want to obtain timely, reliable intel, you know what does work. Drugs, alcohol, and prostitution. We've had more actionable intel come out of the Club Fusion and the Fusion City Hotel the past 2 months than has come from the detention program in the past 5 years. Yeah, sounds about right. I frankly don't understand why Lumber keeps this place going. Not that I'm complaining, it's an easy job. Alright, cool. Lost my IT guy. Being a commander in a detention facility that only has solitary confinement isn't a demanding occupation. It's mostly about making sure the cell doors stay locked, the detainees get fed, the waste buckets get emptied, and the detainees are run through the standard interrogation program. Leaves plenty of time to sit at my terminal and watch porn. On a computer with a green and black display? That wouldn't be very entertaining now, would it? The guys in the Fusion City Mall security department set up a hidden camera on the... yeah, we saw that. Plus, they have access to the sex tapes from the hotel rooms. They've been nice enough to lend their holotape recordings to me for fresh material, and in return, I lend them my... those sorts of recordings from this facility. That's just horrific. It's a win-win, apparently. Problem is, my computer sucks, constantly has issues when I feel like watching some porn. I don't want to submit a support ticket to the IT department and then wait 12 to 48 hours for them to address it. I just want to watch my porn now. Milton was the only IT guy who would get right back to me, but apparently he raised a stink about some privacy issues with the surveillance system, so they transferred him out of IT and into maintenance down in Storage B. What am I supposed to do now? Alright, got Milton back. Milton is such a nice guy. He likes to get out of storage room B whenever he can, so when I have a computer problem, I just call him up, and he's here within a few minutes. Ended up giving him an access card in case my computer is bugging out and won't open the elevator access door. So much better than dealing with regular IT. Lost Milton again! I don't know what he did this time to piss off Lumber, but I've been informed that Milton has been deemed an enemy combatant, and he is to be placed in solitary confinement. What the fuck? I hate my life! Okay. We already did open that, yeah? Yeah, we did, but opening it again. Hey, and Milton is already here. Excellent. Yo, how's it going?
Hey there.
Well, that went better than expected. Nice work.
I mean, we killed everyone, so yay. What now?
What do we do now?
Well, now comes the hard part.
What?
So listen, we really appreciate you getting us out of those cells.
We? You're the only one who survived.
This thing isn't over by a long shot. If we want to safely disable those bombs and get as many of these people out of here alive as possible, there's no going back. The only way to go is forward. So before they grabbed me, I had just finished writing a program that would safely disable those bombs, but without turning the Commonwealth into one big glowing crater.
Ooh, that'd be a good thing,
A lot of people don't understand this, but you can't set off a nuclear bomb by accident. It has to be done on purpose. In order to destroy Storage B and disable those bombs, we need to start a cascade of non-nuclear explosions. And then cap it off with one tactical nuke to bring the whole structure down. Get my holotape program into Lumberg's terminal, and it'll do just that. Is there anything else you need to know before we get started?
Yeah, Lumber.
Do you have any more details?
Well, Lumberg. He's a jackass, but he's smart, he's strong, he's well protected, and he knows we're coming. He keeps the only copy of the Storage B RFID holokey on him at all times. We're going to need that holokey to get to his terminal.
So I have to kill him.
I suspect there's only one way we're going to get it, and that's off his dead body. He's a 250-year-old man in the body of an up-armored sentry bot.
Great.
So he'll be tough to take down. But he has one major weakness, and that's his hubris. The thought of losing won't even enter his mind.
Okay.
Is there anything else you need to know before we get started?
Yes, there were other things. Holotape program.
Do you have any more details?
Well, the holotape program. About the time I got fed up with what was going on around here, they stuck me down in Storage B with the rad roaches. That's where I learned about Lumberg's failsafe, and I figured out a way to hack into the program and hijack it. I had just finished it and everything was ready. I was going to spring the prisoners, activate the program, and get everyone I could out alive. And that's when they came for me. I barely had a chance to stash my holotape program in a box of TPS reports before they dragged my ass down here.
All right.
Is there anything else you need to know before we get started?
Well, you had one more conversation option, so clearly explosions? Question mark?
Do you have any more details?
Well, it works like this. Lundberg set up a failsafe system in Storage B in case he ever needed to destroy the place to keep those bombs from falling into the wrong hands. There's a number of explosive charges placed in structurally important areas that'll weaken the structure when they're set off. My program will create a communication link to a detonator I have hidden on the surface, and then it'll start the self-destruct cascade of explosions. Once the cascade starts, we need to get to the surface and activate the detonator device, which will then set off the tactical nuke. That nuke's buried deep within the structure, and when it goes off, it'll bury this place for good, without an excessive amount of collateral damage. Is there anything else you need to know before we get started?
Apparently not, so let's roll.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
I like your style, friend. Let's get going to Storage B.
All right, and away we go. Where are we actually heading? Oh my God! A prisoner survived. One singular raider prisoner out of the maybe 2 dozen or so we freed. I'm assuming that the thing is at like the bottom. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's try and make it down here while looting along the way for ammunition and any potential fun equipment. And also look for the body of the commander. That'd be good. He probably has some good kit on him. Well, definitely taking that. There we go. Some good stuff there. Yeah, just all security guys. Assassin's tire iron? What the? That was a weird weapon. Ah, Belson! Cheney waterboarding holotape. I mean, okay, we've got to look at that. Inventory over to miscellaneous. Oh, what do we got here? View. Data corrupted. Nah. Okay, well, we found him. He didn't have as much fun things as I was hoping on him, but oh well. Let's go loot these guys' things. Perfect. Perfect. Some nice ammunition there. Alright. And continue down the stairs we go. And try not to fall down into that. We did it last time. I don't want to do it again. Oh, there's explosive down here. I mean, I don't know who we could have set that off on, but, I mean, anyone, really. Yeah, so the one prisoner's coming with us. Why didn't you grab a gun, sir? He's gonna die. Alright, into the elevator we go. Man, wish more of them would have survived. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Oh, they're in here with us. Do you have a gun? Hi. No, nothing? No, yeah, you're not gonna talk. Awesome. Milton, really? We're gonna do all this with one free prisoner?
Shh. You hear that?
Uh-huh.
No sign of him now. There you are.
Oh.
Shit.
I'll let them kill the red roaches. Have fun, guys. Ooh, radiation up in here. Alright, what exactly are we doing? Ah, deal with Lumber's guards. Awesome. Oh, gosh. That's gonna be painful. Oh. Looking to see if there were any doors around, and apparently there was, but we can't open it. Ah, of course, they have teleporters. Hi. Oh, God. Oh, God. The teleporters and no cover. Well, I'm boned. Okay, I need you to die here. Ah, you're right there. Let's just get that. Oh, God. And he's down. Alright, alright. Milton's at least serving as good cannon fodder for me. Perfect. Alright, Milton. We got 2 of them left. Oop. Oh, God. The scope on this thing. Really need closer range tactical scope. What's your gun? Just a normal assault rifle? Stop shooting me! I'm busy looting! How dare you? That's just so rude. Alright, come here, come here, come here, come here! Stop running! And boop. Ah, he mutated. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Just murder him. There we go. Beautiful. Is that prisoner dead? Yeah, the prisoner's dead. I don't see him anywhere. Let's heal. I'll take that. Yeah, just normal assault rifles. Alright. How do we trigger the next teleport? I have a feeling that's more guards than just the he oh my god, he had a fat man. Huh. How do you get a fat man? Where am I going?
Scanners detecting sentient life.
Oh, we got a thing! Hi, Bobby? Oh god, oh god, he's got the beam! Oh god, run, 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 run. I hate that freaking oh god, there's multiples. Oh boy. Oh boy, well, this is where we die. This is where we die. Oh god, run, 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 run. There goes the beam.
Unclass combat robot. Death is inevitable.
Oh god, the beam, it hurts a lot. God, I hate that freaking beam. Jesus, okay, I need a different weapon against these guys. I've got tons of bullets for it, but, oh well, actually, never mind, he's down, he's down. Oh god, he exploded. Okay. Yeah, the enemies in this are tough ones. Oh, that one's exploding too, no, lovely. Oh yay, now we defeat Limbo. Oh god, alright, let's get rid of this radiation and also give us some rad protection. There we go. He's over there. Oh, he's through that room, isn't he? Yep. Awesome. A lead pipe on the super powerful robot.
Who's there?
Oh god! Oh god! Oh, Jesus! I wasn't expecting that. Alright, 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 alright. Let's, you need to die first. Let's take care of the little conscripts around him. Okay, okay.
Why haven't you died yet?
Oh, that's loud. Jeez. Alright, alright. Milton's down. Alright, I'm gonna go take care of this guy over here just so we don't have to worry about him. Hello! You need to die. Oh, man, he didn't mutate. He just straight up got killed. Nice. Okay. We also maybe need to do another weapon against him. I mean, we've got a crap load of, ammo for this thing, but maybe I use the last of my problem solver against him right now. Yeah, that'd probably be good. Hello! Alright, looks like Milton's holding on to him for a moment. Take that, and he's dead.
We sort of have a problem here.
Beautiful. God, I love this gun. Such a wonderful gun. So overpowered. It's beautiful. Cool, we got the key. A plasma-infused Western revolver. I mean... Sure. Why not? Oh, loads of fusion cores. Didn't mean to take that fuse, but oh well. Gatling lasers way too much. A load of TPS reports. Alright, and I'm X01 Mark II, torso lining. Am I supposed to talk with Milton, apparently? I'm assuming that's our thing now. Yes. Yo!
Hey.
Wow. I can't believe you did it. You took down Lumberg and rid Fusion City of its tyrant. There really aren't enough words to express my thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What now?
What now?
You've well and truly watered the Tree of Liberty today, my friend. But there's no time for rest yet. Now we need to retrieve my holotape program, get it into Lumberg's terminal, and activate the self-destruct cascade.
Cool.
I think you should have the honors, my friend. You've certainly earned it.
Why, thank you. Okay, retrieve the holotape. Let's roll. And through here. Yep. Anyone else alive? See a lot of radiation down here, which is horrifying, but up here it looks like, yeah. Okay, what do we got? Anything fun to loot? Really, this is where this guy was living? Oh, more Brondo. Wait. Ken has more electrolytes addition. What the hell? Okay. So wait, why does he have Brondo? Wasn't that a... Wasn't Brondo the thing being made by the Sword of Adam? I had to think of their name real quick. My god, look at all the TPS reports. Oh yeah, terminal. That's what I was looking for up here before we go into things. Holy crap, look at all the logs. Right. 2077. The math doesn't work. There are roughly 400 million people in the United States. It would take over 400,000 vaults to protect every man, woman, and child from what looks to be an increasing likelihood of global nuclear war. The federal government has only commissioned Vault Tech to build 122 vaults. If protecting the general population isn't the goal, it is reasonable to ask, why are the vaults being built? The primary reason for construction of the vaults is to allow the government to secretly study pre-selected segments of the American population, observe how they react to the stresses of isolation, and how successfully they would recolonize a devastated planet after opening the vaults. The secondary objective of the Vault program is to run scientific and social experiments on live human subjects as a testing ground for concepts such as forced evolutionary virus, human clones, super soldiers, new drugs, and virtual reality applications. Despite the vigorous protest that would occur if this information became public, Vault Tech is still doing mankind a huge service. The data collected from the Vault programs will, in the long run, be far more valuable to humanity than the lives of the 100,000 or so Vault dwellers, most of whom would die anyway in a global nuclear exchange if not for the Vaults. From this perspective, it is easier to understand why Vault Tech has become so frustrated recently with Congress's reluctance to fund the construction of additional vaults. It isn't just about profit for the Vault Tech executives. They truly believe they are doing God's work, and that by denying funding, Congress is endangering humanity's long-term survival prospects. Joseph Stalin is attributed to having said the easiest way to gain control of a population is to carry out acts of terror. The public will clamor for such a law if their personal security is threatened. Vault Tech has concluded that the most practical way to obtain congressional approval for more vault construction spending is to invoke fear in the general population. A false flag attack on domestic soil is, historically speaking, the quickest method to spread fear. The Vault Tech Executive Committee approached me earlier this week about Initech running an operation similar to one proposed over a century ago, called Operation Northwoods. Vault Tech requested that I put a plan together for a similar operation to take place later this year. Operation Northwood's template. Operation Northwood was a proposed 1962 false flag operation against the Cuban government that originated within the U.S. Department of Defense and had written approval from every member of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. The proposal called for the Central Intelligence Agency or other U.S. government operatives to commit acts of terrorism against American civilians and military targets, blaming it on the Cuban government and using those acts to justify a war against Cuba. Planned attacks of terrorism included shooting innocent people on American streets, hijacking planes, bombing, sinking boats, blowing up an astronaut, etc., using phony evidence. All of it would traced back to and blamed on Cuban leader Fidel Castro, thus giving the U.S. military the excuse as well as the public international backing needed to launch a war. President John F. Kennedy personally rejected the Northwoods proposal and promptly removed the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. American armed forces leaders began to perceive Kennedy as going soft on Cuba, and the president became increasingly unpopular with the military. Later in 1963, after ordering a military withdrawal from Vietnam, President Kennedy was assassinated. The assassination was blamed on a lone gunman who himself was assassinated 2 days later before he could talk. According to public opinion polls taken over the next 30 years, less than a quarter of the Americans believe the official story. Over time, scores of ridiculous conspiracy theories were touted in thousands of books and several movies. Theories range. Why are we going on to this now? I mean, I understand the going through the Operation Northwoods thing, but why are we now delving into conspiracy theories about Kennedy? Okay. Theories range from the CIA did it, the vice president did it, the limo driver did it, a Secret Service bodyguard accidentally did it, the mafia did it, the lone gunman, blah, 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 aliens. Eventually memories faded. Younger generations grew up and the idea of a lone gunman didn't sound so crazy. 50 years after the assassination, only 60% of the public believed there was a conspiracy. Numbers continue to decline, and no one ever was successful in obtaining authorization for a new investigation. The public desires simplicity and a world that makes sense. Framed assassinations and false flag attacks, even when flawed, tend to be effective at achieving their ultimate objective. Even when the hoax is revealed decades later, public opinion still typically supports the action that the attack was intended to bring about. The Maine, the Lusitania, the Reichstag fire, Operation Ajax, the Lavon affair, COINTELPRO, I actually don't know that one, Gulf of Tonkin, and this is just the stuff that was declassified and upon which there is general agreement by historians. Alright, Operation Morningwood. Vault-Tec has green-lighted our proposal for Operation Morningwood. Also, wow, really original on the name there. To be carried out in mid-July. Over the next month, we will be busy planting phony evidence implicating Middle Eastern terrorists for the attack. The goal with this operation is simply to raise fear. Vault-Tec just wants to build more vaults, not actually start a global nuclear war. For that reason, we have chosen to frame a country without nuclear capabilities instead of countries like China or Russia, who could actually launch a devastating nuclear strike. For the last 100 years, at least, government audits and reports have frequently and consistently documented the poor oversight, shoddy bookkeeping, and lax security surrounding the nation's nuclear stockpiles. No one has taken the steps necessary to remedy the deficiencies, and we don't anticipate a problem with papering over the disappearance of a nuclear warhead from our facility. Success! Operation Morningwood was executed as planned. The nuke detonated in Manhattan, and mass shooting at the D.C. shopping mall generated sufficient casualties, and the anthrax envelopes mailed to various congressional and corporate offices have the entire nation terrified of what is coming next. The phony evidence implicating Middle East terrorist groups appears to be working so far, as media outlets are starting to run reports about weapons of mass destruction over there. Opinion polls show significant improvements in the appetite for increased defense spending. Things are heading south. In hindsight, framing a Middle Eastern terrorist state wasn't a wise choice for the operation of this scale. The public isn't buying that they had the resources to pull it off, since that area took so much damage in the European Commonwealth Middle East Resource War 2 decades ago. People apparently want to believe it was China, and the problem with public reaction to events like this is that feelings matter just as much as facts. We misjudge public perception. It didn't help that 3 of the suicide bombers we framed for the Manhattan attack went on television showing the world that they are alive and well, and by extension, not guilty of being suicide bombers. Operation Ark. The situation with China is deteriorating fast. Talks have broken down, wild accusations are flowing from both sides. There is a realistic possibility of the worst-case scenario coming to pass. It is time to implement Operation Ark and discreetly start moving people into our underground complex. We've been compiling a list of the best and brightest in the Commonwealth area, scientists, engineers, etc. People who would be essential in maintaining and rebuilding society. We've got the infrastructure and supplies to last over 200 years down here. We just need to ensure that enough people survive who know how to run the infrastructure. Strange activity. Vault-Tec executives tipped me off this morning about a well-placed rumor he heard about unusual activity in several U.S. nuclear missile silos. As a precaution, I'm informing key personnel at Initech that they need to come into work tomorrow and Sunday. Armageddon. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this. We had the best of intentions for mankind. I had to live with the guilt of knowing I was in charge of the botched false flag that started a global nuclear war. Cancer. Our underground complex was well built and has survived the blast intact despite the close proximity to Ground Zero. We are in the process of deciding how to repurpose much of the space we no longer need for activities we engaged in pre-war. The doctors informed me last week that my cancer is spread. I have a choice to make: continue traditional treatment and maybe live another year, or transfer my consciousness to a robo-brain, in which case my lifespan may be extended hundreds of years. But effectively, I'll look and function like a robot. Decision. I've decided to transfer my consciousness to a robo-brain rather than fight the cancer. The Initech facility needs a leader, and there isn't a successor who I'm willing to hand the reins over to at present. I need to live on. This will be my final entry on this terminal. Alright! Okay, well, that was an interesting read. And that is a good place to stop for this episode. In the next, we'll, oh boy, go through the boxes of TPS reports to grab the holotape program, and in the next episode we will continue onward and get rid of the nuclear stockpile. But until that time, folks, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.